So now we have although installed everything, and I would show you as an end customer how you can preset all the things in your device. Go into the settings menu, and here you see the general settings. These settings are always the same in each user. So you have the possibility up to have 4 users, but each setting you set here will be similar for everyone. First of all, you can choose the language. Currently we support English, French, Italian, German and Spanish, but further languages are up on request. And also you can choose your time and date format, what you like to prefer. And also you can switch off the keyboard lights here at the control panel. The last thing is screen brightness. So you can choose how bright the control panel should be. You also could choose if the device should go into standby. It's up on you how you prefer it. And also the LEDs for vertex distance, you can define the correct brightness. It has a range from 0 to 100. I recommend the value of 10 is sufficient and enough to do that. After you made your general settings, you can do your user settings. For the user settings, let's go to the user, and here you have a lot of presettings you can choose so that it will be really flexible and user-friendly, and you can handle the refractor as you prefer it. So let's start with refraction sequences. So you can choose between all different setups that are possible for doing a refraction. Also, you can choose which with eye you would start. So you can start with the right or with the left eye or with both. Then also interesting is if you like to prefer to work with a minus cylinder or with a plus cylinder. Also how you would like to describe the axis. You can start with 0 but also with 180 degrees. It's also possible to customize the buttons here. You can see on it 2 arrows. You can change them, then you can switch it if this up is getting a better visus or a worse visus in the end. Also you can set the fog amount and also the binocular fog, and which unit should be preferred for the optotypes. Here in Switzerland it's really common to use the decimal version, so we have to change the device instead, and you saw it directly here, we had to change. You could, if you want, to say I want to make the refraction completely binocular. Then also during the cross cylinder mode, the second occluder will be open, but you still will make the refraction on one eye, but it means that the eyes will never be closed. So it's like you prefer it, as I said it, and here is the cross cylinder mode. You can define whatever you want. We have a smart and a manual one. Also you can say it should be on directly, but you can also switch it off. Then we have check auto PDPH. It means if the pupil distance, pupil height should be checked after you insert values from the EMR system. And there you can also say, hey, directly from the EMR system, I want to have my the values as my subjective refraction. And you can say which values you want to compare it with lens, meter, autoref, or with the previous refraction. A really nice thing is, still if you have a refractor with prism, you can deactivate them, but they still can be used. But that is something I will show you later more in detail. And also the prism units, you can choose as you prefer it. So currently it's activated with vector basis, but you also could say, I want to have it in polar mode. So it means that the prism are measured like you will have it in the end in the glass. And you can choose the control wheel direction. If you turn it to the right, some people like it to have a plus diopter, but Some other people want to have turning the control wheel to the right, a minus diopter. That is something we want to say, hey, do it however you learned it and how you preferred it. Also, you can change the buttons, so to say OK with the control wheel or with the OK button next to it. For further customization, we will have the optotypes. That's another video. Now we came to the favorite optotypes and filters. Here you can set your favorite optotypes. Up to 8 is a possibility, but in each menu. So that means if you are in the standard mode where you define the sphere and cylinder and axis without using special cases, you have the possibility to use up to 8 quick accesses. But that you also can define for near reading, for the cross cylinder mode and for the prism. You just have to choose here the different fields. So let's set up for standard. You can choose now here between these 8 positions, which one you want to change. Now I would recommend, let's change field 4. Now you see field 4 is activated because everything which is activated is still blue. Press on select and you will see the optotypes overview will open. Now I can see currently it's a number optotypes chosen, but now I could say, hey, let's have here Landolt. Now you can see, now you have the Landolt ring there. Then you can choose here an optotype mask to it. So I could say number 4, the Landolt rings should be shown in a row. Then you can set also a filter to it, because we are in a standard mode, and for the optotypes I recommend to have no filters in it currently. And for a start visus, that is up to you as you like it. I say now let's stay with visus of 0.63, and it depends if you have Dezima, Logma or Snellen chosen before for the units, and then it's defined. So now you can see if I change to position 1, it's again the optotype mask where you can see 3 rows, and also the visus changed into 0.032. The filter I will show you later which filters are possible with the Refractor 900, because it's also an own menu and you can set it up as you want in a later case also. But what I want to show you again is the overview above our all optotypes we have. You can see here it's huge. We have everything inside, and also the near reading charts. So the near reading charts you will find here, you will find also here. So that's why it's nice to make up to 8 in the presettings for near reading. Then you can see what the patient will read for you. One last thing you can define in the menu is the customization buttons. It means that you can set in the menu standard, near reading and also in the prism mode that you can define 3 buttons on your own. But before I will show you what you can set there, let me show you the buttons. You can see here in the screen 3 buttons. Currently it says written prism, cross cylinder and fog in it. And with this function, we give you the possibility to have quick access to use cases we do not support with a hard key or with another quick access. So that really helps during the examination. So for standard, if I press on prism, now you see a huge list opens and you can scroll through it. We support here everything from near reading, for near reading says NRR, PRR, fuse cross cylinder, or is it import, CVD conversion, Fourier test, split prism, and so on. There's everything you are searching for in it, and then you can define it, what you want to have there. Also for near readings, what makes sense to have here near reading tests, and also for prism to set here tests which are responsible for prism. As I already announced, we have a filter menu. You can set the filters into the presettings, but also we have here the hard key filter. Now I press on it and you see the whole overview above our filters. We have there open occluder, close occluder, a pinhole, left and right polarization, a Maddox cylinder is in it, and also retinoscopy lenses and dissociation prism. But last but not least, the red and green filter, which is also important for the most of you. To that, you will also always have access with a filter button, or it's also possible by using this fly-in menu, pressing here on filter. And there you can next to it also the optotypes. If you press on optotypes here, or also at the hard key, then you can choose between all the optotypes we support if you want to use something which you do not have in your 8 favorites.